That's right. I can see the teachers raising their hands too. All right, so do we want to get started now?
Yes!
Okay, so let me reintroduce myself. My name is Ranger Jennifer, and I work at Crystal Cove State Park. Now, I know most of you probably have never heard of Crystal Cove, but it's actually not really that far away from you. I know that you guys are in San Bernardino County, and I don't know exactly how far away you are, probably about an hour or so. I don't know, maybe your teachers know about how far, but not too far. So you guys could actually get in the car with your parents and end up at Crystal Cove within a pretty short amount of time. What I'd like to do is show you guys where I'm at a little bit more specifically so that you have an idea. So what we're going to do for a second is hang out in outer space. We're going to fly into Crystal Cove, okay? So let's check that out. What planet am I looking at right now?
The Earth!
That's right, planet Earth, the planet we all live on. At least I hope so. So, if you're hanging out in a shuttle and we're going to fly into Crystal Cove, let's buckle our seatbelts and let's head on in.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to fly it too, but I think my jet engine is going real slow. Come on. Alright, maybe I have to do it manually. The jets aren't working.
Where's that light?
That little person is going to be me if we can ever get there. Now maybe my internet's having problems today. Here we go, it's trying to go in. Okay, so this little person actually marks right where I'm at. And Crystal Cove is actually in a place called Orange County, which again is not very far from you guys. And I'm standing right next to an area that we call Rocky Bite Tide Pools. Lots of rocks along the shoreline and no water. And if you actually look in the water, you can see that there's a lot of rocks along the shoreline here. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, that's very important when we want to go tide pooling. You have to go to a beach that has a rocky shoreline. So that's why Crystal Cove is very popular for tide pooling, because we have a lot of rocks along our shoreline. Okay, so now let's fly back out to outer space for a second. It's flying out a little better than it was flying in. Now, when we get back out to outer space, we're going to take a look at planet Earth. And what we're going to notice is that planet Earth is a blue planet. Why do we call planet Earth a blue planet? Who would like to raise their hand and tell me why we call planet Earth a blue planet?
Stop.
Because it has a lot of sea and oceans.
Right, exactly. The Earth is covered with water. Great answer. That is the right answer. So as a matter of fact, most of our Earth is covered with water. Okay? That's why if you're hanging out in outer space and looking at the Earth, it looks blue, because it's mostly water. Now here's my next question. It might be a hard question for some of you. Does anyone know the name of the ocean that I'm standing in front of? It's the same